Hey y'all, when I'm not messing around with phones, I'm generally obsessing about laptops, and today I am obsessing about these two. What they are is the Asus Q502LA and the Q551LN, and I got them both at Best Buy, and they actually all rotate all the way around. So you can do tent mode or portrait mode or whatever, and I'll try to show you that a little bit into the video. But I just wanted to give you some of the basics. For starters, the one on the left is $999, while the other one is $799. For $200 more on the one on the left, you're going to get a 840 GT dedicated 2 gigabytes of RAM. That's not really a gaming card, but it definitely is supposed to help with Photoshop and things like that. You also get the i7 chip, which is about 30% faster. You get a DVD drive, and you get that little subwoofer thing. I'll show you here, which makes a difference on the bass, but not really the volume or the quality, but I still think it's pretty cool. So those 4 things are worth $200. Now for me, I was able to get the open box special on the one with the video card, so it was $100 off. And then I had $60 credit on my card anyway, so the difference is only $40. And I'm thinking of keeping the higher model one, but the only thing stopping me is the battery life, because the battery life is about 20 to 25% better on the lower model with the i5 chip. You're going to get close to 7 hours, whereas the other one is barely going to make it 5 hours. So I don't know if that's a big thing to me. I'm trying to decide. Other than that, they're pretty identical. I'm going to pause the video a second because I want to show you them in tent mode. But I also, before I forget, I want to let you hear the sound. So let's plug the little woofer thing in. And here we go. So let's see if I can do this. Oops. Guess I can't. Let's see. We want pictures and Dropbox. And some music. You know, I only got that one song.
Hey, I heard you were a wild one. Ooh, if I took you home and be a woman, show me how you do. I wanna shut down the club.
Oh, God. God, my husband's going to come in here any minute and he's going to be like, what the hell are you doing? But, okay, so we heard that. Now we'll hear this without the woofer. And I still think it has pretty good sound. It's just not as bassy. Oh, it's not going to be there. It's going to be in pictures. I'm sorry if the camera's shaking. It's my Note 4 and it shakes a little bit, but it's better than the Galaxy camera.
Hey, I heard you were a wild one. Ooh, if I took you home and be a woman, show me how.
So that's that. Okay, so let me just put this on hold so I can show you tent mode. Hang on. Okay. So the nice thing about tent mode is that, I really should shut that light above, huh? I can't make videos, I hate it. But, okay, so like I said, you can make it narrow, you can make it even narrower than that. But what's nice about it is that if you want, you can just add a little Bluetooth keyboard. And what's nice about that, you're probably thinking, well, I would just leave it in laptop mode. But with laptop mode, you still have like this much space that is in your way, and it's not as comfortable to tap and stuff. Where with this, it's on an angle and it's much nicer. Some people like to use the same mode, but presentation mode. And that way, you have to rest the body of the laptop on the keyboard, and I don't want to do that to my brand new laptop over and over again because I think somehow it's going to affect the keyboard. Might not, but that's my thinking. But what's so nice about tent mode on this model, I've tried it with the Toshiba, the HP, different brands, Dell. And what's nice about it is your logo, when you're in this mode, is upside down, and it just looks so weird to me, and I'm anal about things like that, so I can't stand it. But with Asus, it's so cool because most people don't even know the Asus brand anyway. So who's to say that this brand isn't SNSV, Snevza? But that's just a crazy thing that I like, that the letters can kind of be upside down and not look all funky. But that's pretty much it. I can't really think of too much else. Like I said, battery life, better on the lower model. Everything else is on par or better with the higher price model. I would not pay $200 for the difference, but if you can catch a sale and maybe pay $100, and you're one of those people that like the higher chip and everything, it might be worth it. But from everything that I read, gaming on this machine is not really possible. But read the reviews on Best Buy. There's like 68 of them, and they're all pretty positive. So maybe you can game if you like certain games, but I know it's not going to be good for any, you know, real technical games. But I think it's a great machine. I really like it. I've been using it for like a week now, and I think Asus knocked it out of the park with so many features. I mean, this particular style laptop with everything that's on it would have been easily $1,200 last year. So that's really cool. And it's, by the way, it's all aluminum, and it's got that like chamfered edge. I don't know if you can see, it's like a little silver metal band around it. And it does pick up a lot of fingerprints, I'm not going to lie to you. But other than that, it's full IPS, full HD 1920 by 1080, which really is all you need on a 15-inch laptop. I don't know if you've tried the Lenovo's, the 11-inch or the 13-inch with that QHD, but Windows renders so poorly with such a high resolution. Here, everything is good and clear and crisp, and I think it's really the better way to go. And one other thing I wanted to tell y'all, but of course it's slipping my mind. Let's see, clock's ticking, tick, 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 tick. There was one other thing I wanted to mention. The display, the price. I'm going to hit pause and see if it comes to me. Hang on. I'm back. And I really can't remember if this is what I wanted to tell y'all, but for anybody that's afraid of Windows 8, you know, you really don't have to be, because what a lot of people don't realize is Windows 7 is buried underneath Windows 8 in terms of anytime you're in this stupid screen, you somehow wind up in this screen and you don't like it, you just hit that button. Whoops, let's go back. You hit that button and you're at your desktop and you have your taskbar and you can put all your things up here just like in Windows 7. I even have, do I have Start is Back? Yeah, I even have Start is Back, which was $5, as you can see. See that little button? Here, I don't have it, and it brings you to there. But on here, I paid the $5. Gives me everything just like Windows 7. Totally worth it. You can set it up any way you want, just like Windows 7. And I still have Windows 8. If I go to here, I still can get to the start screen. So you have the best of both worlds. I definitely think Windows 8 was really bad at one time, but with a couple of tweaks, it's great. No complaints. I love it. Can't wait for Windows 10. Anyway, that's it for now, y'all. I hope the video wasn't too shaky, and I make no apologies because I really just did it for anybody that was trying to compare these two laptops side by side, because there were no videos that did. All the videos I found were just people trying to, you know, get their link out there so you'd buy something from them. I don't want you to buy anything. Just make your decision. Okay? Thanks, y'all. Merry Christmas.